Ever felt that nagging suspicion after a sales call, like maybe, just maybe, someone was listening in? Or perhaps you've been on the other side, wanting to revisit a conversation to clarify details or coach a team member. If you're using HubSpot, you've probably wondered, does HubSpot record my calls? That's exactly what we're diving into today. We're going to unpack HubSpot's call recording features, exploring what's recorded, how it works, the legal considerations, and importantly, how to control it. Because let's face it, call recording can be a powerful tool, but it's crucial to understand the ins and outs to use it effectively and ethically. Now, before we jump into the specifics, let's establish some context. HubSpot is a popular CRM and marketing automation platform used by businesses of all sizes. One of its features is the ability to make and receive calls directly within the platform. This is incredibly convenient, streamlining communication and keeping everything organized in one place. But this integrated calling functionality naturally leads to the question of recording. The short answer is, yes, HubSpot can record your calls. However, it's not automatically turned on. Recording is an optional feature that you, as the HubSpot admin or user, have control over. Think of it like a light switch. It's there, but you have to actively flip it on. So, how does it work? Well, HubSpot's call recording feature is typically tied to its Sales Hub or Service Hub. It's designed to help sales teams track conversations, improve performance, and gain valuable insights into customer interactions. Similarly, service teams can use recordings to review customer support calls, identify areas for improvement, and ensure consistent service quality. When call recording is enabled, it captures both audio and, in some cases, video if you're using a video conferencing integration. This means you can go back and listen to entire conversations, review specific moments, and even share recordings with colleagues for training or feedback purposes. Imagine being able to revisit a sales call to analyze your pitch, identify objections you might have missed, or refine your closing techniques. Or picture a service manager reviewing a call to understand a customer's frustration and provide better coaching to their team. But here's the crucial part. HubSpot gives you control over which calls are recorded. You can typically choose to record all calls, specific calls, or no calls at all. This level of control is essential for privacy and compliance reasons, which we'll discuss in more detail shortly. Now, let's talk about the practical aspects of managing call recordings. Once a call is recorded, it's typically stored within HubSpot, associated with the contact or deal record. This makes it easy to find and access recordings later. You can usually listen to the recordings directly within HubSpot, download them, or even share them with others. HubSpot also often provides features for managing your recordings. This might include the ability to search for recordings based on keywords, filter recordings by date or contact, and organize recordings into folders. These tools can be incredibly helpful for managing a large volume of recordings and quickly finding the information you need. Now, here's where things get really important. The legal and ethical considerations of call recording. Recording phone calls without the knowledge or consent of all parties involved can be illegal in many jurisdictions. This is not something to take lightly. The specific laws vary depending on where you are located and where the other party to the call is located. Some regions require one-party consent, meaning that only one party to the call needs to be aware of the recording. Other regions require two-party consent, meaning that everyone on the call must be informed and give their consent. It's your responsibility to understand and comply with the laws in your specific location and any other applicable jurisdictions. This is absolutely non-negotiable. HubSpot itself typically provides resources and information about call recording regulations, but they are not a substitute for legal advice. If you're unsure about the legality of recording calls, consult with a qualified legal professional. Beyond the legal aspects, there are also ethical considerations. Even if it's legal to record a call, it's often considered good practice to inform the other party that the call is being recorded. This is a matter of transparency and building trust. Clearly stating at the beginning of the call that it's being recorded allows the other party to make an informed decision about whether they wish to continue the conversation. Now, let's circle back to HubSpot's features in relation to these legal and ethical considerations. HubSpot typically offers features that support compliance with call recording regulations. This might include the ability to automatically notify call participants that the call is being recorded, or to provide a clear and easily accessible way for participants to opt out of recording. However, it's crucial to remember that these features are tools to help you comply with the law. They don't guarantee compliance on their own. You are ultimately responsible for ensuring that you are following all applicable laws and regulations. So, to summarize, HubSpot can record your calls, but it's a feature you control. You can choose which calls to record, manage your recordings within the platform, and leverage tools to support compliance. However, you must be aware of and comply with all applicable legal and ethical considerations regarding call recording. Don't rely solely on HubSpot's features. Seek legal advice if you have any questions or concerns. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.